Elliott Wilson recently sat down with Cameron for a highly anticipated episode of Talk with Flea, marking an intense yet candid conversation between the two figures. The discussion served as both a resolution and a continuation of their recent public feud, which began with Wilson's critique of Cameron's ventures into sports journalism and Cameron's subsequent fiery responses. The dialogue offered fans a mix of humor, sharp jabs, and surprisingly reflective moments, as two personalities known for their boldness and candor faced each other head-on. The feud had initially sparked interest across social media platforms, setting the stage for this meeting. Wilson shared a preview clip of the conversation on X, formerly Twitter, where Cameron's humor and sharp tongue took center stage. In the snippet, Cam playfully trolled Wilson with a roast that left fans both entertained and buzzing. With his signature bravado, Cam joked, "When I'm looking at Elliott now, it's like I didn't know your face looked like pepperjack turkey. Texture of your skin looks like pepperjack turkey. You look like you sweat duck sauce. You look like a sloppy sandwich in the face. My bad, I didn't know. I've never really looked at you like that." This roasting was classic Cam, a blend of biting humor and unfiltered delivery. Yet beneath the playful jabs was a serious undertone, the clash between a music journalist who has spent decades carving his niche and an artist-turned-media personality who has been shaking up traditional norms. Tension between the two began when Wilson made his initial criticisms during an interview with Rory and Mal last month. Speaking candidly, Wilson expressed frustration with the growing trend of artists stepping into media roles, particularly sports journalism. "Everybody is media. Cameron's running around like he's Stephen A. Smith. It's what we're dealing with," Wilson remarked. "Why is he a sports journalist? Because he has an opinion? He's got Mays having a job because the bag is there. This is the S***T I do well and now everybody wants to do it. I don't like it." Wilson's comments didn't sit well with Cameron, who, alongside Mays, has been making waves with their sports show It Is What It Is. The show's raw and unpolished approach has earned a devoted following, with fans praising its authenticity and humor. For Cam and Mays, Wilson's critique felt like an attempt to undermine their success and legitimacy. Cameron and Mays wasted no time firing back, utilizing Instagram as their battleground. In one particularly fiery post, they mocked Wilson with their own blend of humor and shade. "The year just started and we just chilling minding our business sipping bottle with popping cork, and here come this Cuban gooding jar looking Mathafa *Ka with his salty hating azz," the post read. "Hey yo at Elliott Wilson, you washed and nobody is checking for you. #WeatherSourceGT used to at rabbit face, you a bona fide hater at its finest." Post instantly went viral, drawing reactions from fans and sparking debates about gatekeeping in the media industry. This back and forth wasn't just about personal jabs, it highlighted a broader conversation about the evolving landscape of media and journalism. In an age where artists are leveraging their platforms to branch into new arenas, traditional journalists like Wilson have expressed concerns about the dilution of expertise and credibility. On the other hand, artists like Cameron argue that their real-world experiences and unique perspectives bring something fresh and valuable to the table. When Cameron and Wilson finally sat down for Talk with Flea, the tension was palpable, but so was the mutual respect. The episode was more than just a spectacle. It was a deep dive into their respective perspectives. Cameron's humor remained a driving force throughout the conversation, but he also took moments to address the core of Wilson's criticisms. "Look, Elliott, I'm not trying to be you," Cam said at one point, his tone shifting from playful to earnest. "I'm doing me. I'm bringing my flavor to it. People like what we're doing because it's real, it's raw. It's not about trying to replace what you've built. It's about carving our own lane." Wilson, for his part, admitted that his initial comments may have come off as overly harsh. "I'll be real with you, Cam," he said. "Sometimes when you've been doing something for as long as I have, it's hard not to feel protective of it. But that doesn't mean I don't respect what you're doing. You've built something unique and people clearly love it." Conversation also veered into lighter territory, with the two discussing the future of Verzu's relationships within the music industry and the importance of staying true to oneself. Camron shared anecdotes about his early days in the industry, reflecting on how those experiences shaped his approach to media. Wilson, in turn, offered insights into the challenges and rewards of navigating a constantly changing media landscape. One particularly poignant moment came when Camron addressed the criticism he and Mays have faced for their unconventional approach. "People always got something to say," he remarked. "But at the end of the day, we're not doing this for them. We're doing it for the people who get it. The ones who see the vision. That's who we're speaking to." Wilson nodded in agreement, acknowledging that authenticity is often what resonates most with audiences. "That's the key," he said. "Being authentic. Whether people agree with you or not, they can't deny when you're being real." The episode's conclusion saw the two men parting on better terms, with a newfound understanding of each other's perspectives. While their feud may have started with harsh words and public shade, it ended with a handshake and a shared recognition of the evolving media world they both inhabit. Public's reaction to the episode has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans praising the maturity and depth of the conversation. For many, it was a reminder that even the most heated conflicts can lead to meaningful dialogue and growth. As one fan commented on social media, "This is what we need more of. People sitting down, talking it out, and showing that you can disagree without tearing each other down." Ultimately, the meeting between Elliott, Wilson, and Camron wasn't just about resolving a feud, it was a microcosm of a larger cultural shift. It highlighted the tensions and opportunities that come with the democratization of media, as well as the importance of embracing change while respecting the foundations that have been laid. Camron's unapologetic humor and Wilson's seasoned insights created a compelling dynamic, proving that even in disagreement, there is room for respect and understanding. Their conversation will likely be remembered as a milestone in the ongoing evolution of media and journalism, and a testament to the power of dialogue in bridging divides. Beyond the immediate headlines, this moment also sparked broader conversations within the industry and among fans. Social media lit up with debates about the role of legacy journalists versus newer voices in the media space. Many pointed to Camron and Mays' success with it as what it is as evidence that audiences are hungry for fresh, unfiltered content that speaks directly to their experiences. Others, however, defended Wilson's perspective, arguing that years of experience and deep industry knowledge are irreplaceable. For Camron, this moment is part of a larger journey of reinvention. Having built his career as one of hip-hop's most charismatic and influential figures, his pivot to media has allowed him to tap into a different side of his personality. Through It Is What It Is, he's been able to showcase his wit, humor, and sharp analytical skills, proving that his talents extend far beyond the recording studio. Mays, too, has found a new outlet for his creativity and insight, demonstrating that the duo's chemistry can translate seamlessly from music to media. Wilson's journey, on the other hand, reflects the challenges and rewards of staying relevant in an industry that is constantly evolving. As a veteran journalist, he's seen firsthand how the rise of social media and digital platforms has transformed the way people consume and engage with content. His initial criticisms of Camron and Mays may have come from a place of frustration, but they also highlight the pressures faced by traditional media figures in an era where anyone with a platform can become a journalist or commentator.